Hey folks, I'm JR with The Compound. Thank you for clicking on this video. The video that you are about to see is taken from our live Twitch broadcast. Has not been edited in any way, shape, or form, so that way you can experience this exactly as it happened. If you like what you see, please comment, rate, and or subscribe. If you want to get alerts when we go and upload new videos of our broadcasts, please ding the bell. Hope you enjoy your time here with The Compound, and see you soon.
What is that?
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it! Let's go! I'm interested in stealing some babies. I'm not saying that I'm trying to be good. Clearly.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the Compound, or welcome back to the Compound. We are officially back, baby, and we're here playing Fae. Brand new campaign. We are starting with all new characters, and I think I'm going to introduce characters as we start the adventure here. The basic premise is they are all being either recruited or volunteering to join the Unseelie Court, which is one of the technically two teams owned by King Oberon in Avalon. He is the embodiment of what you think of for Fae as far as parties, mischief, like the standard image of Fae creatures doing Fae things would be those under King Oberon. And you have the two courts. You have the Seelie Court, which are the nice ones, and you have the Unseelie Court, which embrace the naughtiness. Oddly enough, my players here decided they would rather be part of the Unseelie Court, which is a stretch for them. What? But so they are all playing characters that are being sent to join the Unseelie Court. They are not officially members yet. It's kind of like going to summer camp, and their characters are all weaker than a normal starting character. So they have to be a little extra careful. I'm sure their MP and hit points are a little lower than they feel comfortable with. But that's where we're going to start. So I'm going to start very simply by picking a random character, and we're going to get a description, and then we're going to go from there. So let's start with Josh.
Oh, you would start with me.
I would, and I did.
Ming, he's an Earl King.
Sticking to the theme.
He's,
Yes.
I don't know, he's just bored. He's looking for more fun things to do.
All right. Well,
He's kind of been by himself a while.
You've been walking for a while. You're heading towards the training ground, which is called Greymire. It's along the side of a very large lake called Buxtehude Lake. There's basically two encampments, one on either side of this about a mile wide lake. This side would be Greymire, and the opposite side, which is the enemy, is Sunnydew. But you are basically trudging down the trail, feeling comfortable with the thick spider webs that are like stretched in the trees around you, the swamp gas that comes rolling by on occasion, the definite threat of possibly lighting a match and causing chaos. But you find yourself kind of walking out into the clearing as you step into Greymire. A tangle of roots, rots, and fungal growths lie ripe throughout the area. Green bog gas lingers inches above the nearly dead fields of grass. Some leaves, like the fingers of the dead, break through the fog, reaching for aid in vain. The gloomy light of day slides silently through the webbing that dangles from the tall, ageless trees. Makeshift homes form a semicircle along the shore of Buxtehude Lake. Smaller homes are carved out of rotten trunks and overly aggressive fungal forms, while larger homes are built out of thick, gnarled trees, thorns, and mud. The sun tries to break through the haze, giving everything a distinct glow of dusk, even in the middle of the day. The sun, through the haze, almost appears like a moon, a dull glowing circle in the sky of gray and purple. In the center of the camp, a deep fire pit with embers that seem to perpetually glow, as if no matter how much water was placed on them and they would not go out. A tall spire of a pole with an Unseelie emblem flapping in the breeze stands next to the pit. It waves a warning to all those... It waves to all those warning as to where they have come. You're the first to walk into camp. You give me a sneak check right off the bat.
Wow, that's my...
Is that your best stat?
That's my worst stat. I failed.
Okay, don't worry about it. All right, so you're standing there essentially by yourself, looking around. And let's pick the next character at random who's going to join you. Jade.
I had a feeling.
I rolled it.
Alright. I mean, I got told I'm going here. And, you know, it's better than being around the sparkly prissies.
Yeah, I have a feeling somebody from your family is basically dumping you off here. Like, maybe not one of your parents, maybe an older sibling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me standing decorated in, like, glittery skulls next to their pastel grossness.
Yep. And they're just kind of semi-disgusted, not really saying anything to you, and just kind of dropping you off the back of the horse or whatever they're riding. I don't know. What would your family typically be? I mean, I know you gotta have something cool you're riding around on.
Probably.
Something bright and pretty, in
Yeah.
stark contrast. So you see something
bright, pretty and gross.
Yeah, basically dropping you off, not even looking in your direction, turning and leaving as quickly as possible. So you're dumped off. You see an Earl King.
Throw a glare bomb at him?
You want to use your racial ability right now? Okay.
He'd like it.
Oh.
You're thinking about it though.
Yeah.
Like you have like you hold it in your hand, constantly like itching, like you want to just use it.
No.
Okay. So
He'd like it too much.
so you're dressed.
Like all darks, but like decorated in like glittery like skulls and creepy spiders and yeah.
Okay.
glitter
And
bombs
I
the
didn't really
size
get
of,
in
like,
description.
spiders.
What is
Sprite? That's what you're telling me?
I'm a
Just
goblin
animal
sprite,
skins
yes.
and-
a glitter
Yeah,
doll.
pretty much.
kind of fairly neutral as far as giant deer monsters that eat people go?
Yeah, you know.
Okay. All right. Give me a sneak check.
Me?
Yes.
I mean, it can't be that much worse than mine.
Oh, I came really close. I have a 2.
Oh wow.
Ooh, 2 in sneak?
Yeah, I rolled a
All
3.
right. So it is worse
I
than
came
mine.
that close.
For a moment, you think something that then escapes from your mind, and you don't really pick up on it. You're like, ah.
Oh,
okay.
please tell me not everybody took a crappy sneak. That's gonna be.
That'd be hilarious.
You guys rolled too, right?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, that's-
I didn't roll, but
I
took
rolled
stats.
and I got 2 2s and I had to put them somewhere.
I wound up just making
Oh,
the
no.
character yesterday and forgot about
Is one of
rolling.
them sneak?
One of them
I made up my character
Is
too.
the
I didn't
other
roll
one
anything.
Wit?
Nobody
No,
told me about
charm.
rolling.
charm.
Well, I
All the other ones are.
at one point they just were
needed to
like,
do
"Can we
this.
roll stats?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "Roll 3 of your stats and then use what's left over for the other 3." All right. So, since I'm talking to you, Manny, I have a feeling it's up to you how you want to enter. You can actually describe how you enter.
My name is Eberron. I am a Gorgon. I'm a bit of an outcast. My parents hate me, and so they suggested I come here.
Oh,
So
we're
here
gonna
I
get
am. I'm not entirely happy to be here. I just want to go. I wanted to go to cooking school. That's all I wanted. I want to be like a master chef somewhere. But apparently, that was not in the cards.
Dude, that's boss.
So I am here, standing around, looking pretty.
I have a feeling you were dropped off by a coach.
It's possible. Maybe a magic carpet. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what my parents have. I don't pay attention to them.
You're
Probably why they get rid
you're
of me.
dropped off in a little bit of a flourish.
So there I am.
Okay.
I'm super big, very strong, not terribly bright.
This is going to be a fun party of muscle we have here.
So far, yes.
Muscle.
Okay. You see the other two. Give me a sneak check.
Okay. I failed.
Okay.
Is your sneak also garbage?
No,
Yes.
it's not.
Well, at least we're
I love...
consistent.
All right, so usually when we make a party, like, the different members of the party kind of collaborate to decide, like, what the strengths are going to be. The fact that none of these people talked to each other when they made their characters, and now we're finding out that they're all lacking in the same departments is going to be really fun. So stick around for whatever's going to happen to these guys.
You're going to want to watch Jay very carefully because he might leave with less fingers than he started with. Just saying. Just saying.
There's glitter on my nose and I can see it when I look down.
I mean, it still has the potential to go the way it usually does. Half of us roll well for sneak and half of us roll terribly.
Yes,
so.
yes.
Yeah, that's usually the guys with the low stats that roll well.
I know, usually.
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 Except it's me with low stats, so I'm going to roll horribly all the time.
I missed that.
I know.
Without you around, I'm the one who rolls horribly.
Makes me sad.
I'm trying to carry on the
Well,
tradition
I
of
appreciate it.
pain. All right, so let's see odds and evens.
I'm playing Agesi. She is a Silky, and she is idolizes her grand or her great grandmother, however you want to say it. So I'm going to say grand is the one who drops me off at the camp.
Aww.
Horse and buggy, or however you want to say it. And as grand leaves me, drops me off and leaves me, I give her a kiss on the cheek and say, "Thanks, grand. This is great advice. I'll see you again after I figured out my path in the world." And when you look at Agesi, she is dressed like the Viking heroes that her grandma tells her stories about. So she's dressed in hardened leather armor, and she has a sword, and she doesn't have her helmet yet. But she doesn't have the helmet yet. Grand didn't have one.
No spear and magic helmet.
No spear and magic helmet yet. Not yet.
No
the whole iron thing. So
yeah,
maybe you could have the spear with the nice wooden shaft and big old iron head on it. We'll work up towards that.
Okay.
Really, those are your choices of word right now?
Yes. So I have incredibly low sneak. So if this is, I'm very noticeable because my sneak is a 2, but I'll still try to make a sneak.
None of you,
Wow.
like, you can see every one of these characters very plainly. Like, if anyone's trying to be
Mine's
elusive.
4.
Did you get it?
I did.
Did you nail it?
No, I rolled a 1.
Sneaky.
Okay. Congratulations. You actually see 2 other members of the Unseelie Court that have dropped off first that no one else has so far been able to see. You see a small pixie. You guys are aware enough of common Fae.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unlike typical, if you need Fae lore to understand when you're out in the human world, but you guys are part of Oberon's court, so you know typical Fae. But you see a very pale pixie. He's got kind of a bug eye problem, and his eyes are. He's also a little wall-eyed. He's got matty black hair. He is kind of hiding amongst the fungal growths at small houses. But he does see that you're not sneaky about noticing him, but you kind of look, and you look right at him, so he knows you saw him, and he kind of like darts back a little bit.
I also have a 2 in charm, so I'm gonna wave at him and wink, and he doesn't believe I'm a good person.
No, he kind of slinks back out of sight. But the other thing you see is a large purple fuzzy spider. It's up in one of the tree trunks. It's got almost orangey eyes. It's probably about 4 feet from leg to leg.
That's a pretty big spider.
Yep.
I think I have a recipe for one of those.
No one will like making that.
Well, you would know it's there, though.
So, leg tip to leg tip, or across its chest is 4.
Leg tip to leg tip. But you could probably stretch it out to 6, but as it's standing, it's covering about 4 feet.
I'm gonna also wink at it and nod my head,
Mm-hmm.
and also fail to roll by a lot.
All right, so it might have winked back. That has a lot of eyes. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
And the last one to join the party, Pat. Tell us about yourself.
I'm playing Foxroot. He is a troll. He's 9 feet tall, so he's probably not going to hide anywhere.
What color is your troll?
Typical green.
Okay.
Kind of muck green.
Okay.
You're not gonna share any.
Also, I'm really big for a human. I'm, female human. I'm 6'1".
You're an
clearly
Amazon.
There's some stuff going on in my background. I look very human. Silkies do generally anyway, but I look very human. Like there might be a point in the recent past when maybe Gran met a Viking or two. Just
Told you about that guy.
Yep.
All right, so
Oh, Foxroot is actually looking forward to meeting Oberon and seeing what life in his court is all about.
okay. Are you trying to sneak in, or are you making your presence known?
I'll try. Passed.
All right.
Yeah, well,
So you
God,
pat.
the 9-foot troll's the only one with sneak.
Yeah, you're the only one that no one else is going to see approach. Everyone else can give me a sneak. Everyone else can give me a sneak check to see if you notice the troll that's walking in the camp.
The 9-foot troll.
The
Oh
9-foot.
no,
I passed. I don't know one.
no.
All right.
I'm not anticipating passing many of those.
I'm like examining
So,
the creepy foliage.
You like to
I'm
sneak,
good.
right? Your character.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of in general, like.
Just testing the waters.
Yeah, I'll assume, like, when you're walking around, anytime you want to just roll a sneak check, tell me if you passed or failed. Because I think when you described your character, I think in general you're going to use sneak as often as you can, just out of habit.
Just out of habit, yeah.
You're just like that guy that likes to walk silently and just be like, yeah, I can't hear me to walk. That's pretty cool. All right,
Where'd that wall come from?
so you notice it.
Okay. Just the troll, though? Nobody else?
No, everyone else didn't try to sneak in.
I am obvious. You can't.
You're
miss
shiny.
me.
Seems like we're all pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so you're all kind of standing around, waiting, and you start to hear a pitter patter sound, and it's slowly getting louder and louder, until a hunched over lady in gray
Oh, good,
comes out of the
thank you.
woods, traveling at a ungodly speed. Like she is but her legs aren't really moving. She is standing on a blanket of spiders.
Yeah, great.
And
Get it.
she is just like zipping along through the woods. She's got severe jowls, and she's actually going fast enough that they almost kind of like raise a little bit like a dog. Like she looks like she's got a bit of a smile, and it's extremely creepy. But she comes whisking through the woods towards you guys, and she starts to stomp her foot. Slow down, slow down, slow down. And they start to you can see that like some of them kind of let her foot go, and she kind of plops onto the ground, and all her little swarm of spiders start to just kind of scatter off in every direction around her. And she looks over at the only one who's seen the spider. I forget which one of you actually passed the check. You saw the big
purple one in the
spider?
tree. Yeah.
She looks over at it, and she goes, Buffy! And the spider jumps onto her shoulder and then climbs into... She has a rope over her shoulder and a little wooden cage on her back, and it climbs into the cage right behind her. And she starts looking around and goes, wow! They send me the big ones this time! She is hunched. She looks like somebody that would be about 6 feet tall if she stood upright. But at her current stature, she's about 4.5 feet tall. Like she is hunched over pretty
Oh my
severely.
goodness, yeah.
She is wearing gray and brown fabric. There are straps with potions dangling from certain spots, bones in assorted face skulls. Again, she has the cage strapped across her back that Buffy is now hanging out inside. As she's looking around, she goes, so you're my new recruits, huh?
Oh, yes, ma'am. How do I get me one of those? Like Buffy. That's awesome.
You can learn to get one. You can learn to
yeah.
get one. I like that dress. So, make yourselves at home. Shortly, I will send you on your first task. Here, working for the Unseelie Court, I need to know what you're capable of. And she makes a whistle sound, and she starts to raise up a little again, like all the little spiders like start crawling under her feet and picking her back up again, and she starts to scurry off. At this point, the wall-eyed pixie makes his presence known to you guys. He kind of steps out of the spots. He goes,
"Hey, I guess I should have known that you guys were the new recruits. You're a lot bigger than most of the recruits."
he's looking up at all you guys.
A lot bigger.
He's staring at your knees, actually. Which I assume, like, you got the boots and, like, the skirt, so the knees are actually showing.
Yes. Yeah.
And they probably have, like...
the bronze tip striped leather.
Yes,
Yeah.
the bare
Strips of
knees.
leather.
Maybe, yeah, with a little, like, almost like this little strap, the little suspenders on the two sides.
He's staring at your shins.
Yeah.
I'll be careful where I walk, maybe.
Yeah, so welcome. I've been here 4 years. I'm hoping this year I'm finally gonna make it.
This is your 4th try at getting.
Yeah, this is only my 4th try. Yes, it's one try every year. Yes, I like the way you think. I like it.
Why haven't they picked you?
Yeah, it's just, luck isn't my thing,
He actually, like, kind of licks up to the side and, like, licks the bottom of one of his bulging eyes with his tongue. Puts it back in his mouth.
Ew.
So,
I thought it was a pixie. What the hell is that then?
I mean, it's gross, so I like it, but...
It's that big.
I'm going to introduce myself to the thing.
Okay.
I'm going to say, my name is Agesi. You are...
my friends. Yeah, I have friends. They call me Bait.
And he reaches up his hand towards you.
I'm going to pat him on the head.
Okay.
Hey,
It
Bait,
is
should we have followed,
it is uncomfortably moist.
Oh, I'm gonna also then wipe it off. But I'm gonna
start
ask
looking
Bates
for my pack for my fishing pole.
if we should have followed the lady who took off riding the spiders.
Oh no, she'll be back. She's gonna send us across the lake. She always sends us across the lake.
What do you see across the lake, Bait?
Oh, you guys don't know anything, huh?
Nothing.
Oh, well, across the lake is where Sunnydew is. And we're gonna go mess with them.
Splitting skulls?
If we have to. Looking around at you guys, that's probably what you guys all do, right?
I try. New at this though, so.
Usually she gives us something fun to do, It's kind of a let them know that we're in charge kind of a thing.
So, it's an initiation.
That's a big word. Yeah.
We're gonna go haze the neighbors.
Yes.
Lethal hazing. In general,
That's easy enough.
you guys do live in Avalon, and death happens. Tyrannog is kind of a little more common occurrence here than out in the mortal realm.
Right.
In general, I don't think any of you have experienced it, but you know
Of it.
of it and others that have done it, and it's lousy. You don't want it. But it's not.
I'm gonna end up there if I don't start acting right. It just sounds like a fun place to be.
All dark and broody.
Right. And it's where they aren't. So,
Well, she should be back pretty soon. In the meantime, why don't you pick a place?
He starts looking around. And he goes, "I guess most of you are gonna have to take the big place." There's only like one that's like big enough. It's like built out of like trees and mud. It's the one big cabin. Most of the cabins were designed for fairies, pixies, will-o-wisps. Things that are usually around this size, not massive.
I am oblivious enough to just start walking towards the cabin then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Which way to the lake? Which way to the lake?
It's right there.
It's right at the lake. It's right there.
I'm gonna go flop in the lake.
Come into the bath.
The water is quite warm.
Ooh, that's nice.
what's wrong with dark and broody?
honestly, like with the layer of fog, like it's kind of like the fog goes from kind of bumpy over the landscape to just smoothing out, and that's where you know that's where the water is.
Okay.
But yeah, so you just kind of
I'm just gonna
wade into the water.
Lay down and just float.
All right.
Wait and see what happens.
Okay. Give me a sneak check.
Okay. Passed.
Passed. You're aware that things are moving around you.
I look
Whether or
around.
not you want to care about that or not is up to you.
I look around to see what it is.
Something tentacled.
Shoo it away.
You're like,
Could be dinner.
You're playing around
Actually,
there.
that's a
So
good point.
Beta's excited to give you guys a tour of the large
Might just start
dwelling. There are stacked bunk beds, assorted cabinets to put your stuff in.
More
It's
skulls.
there are skulls,
Yeah,
but it always needs more. I know.
Also, like bedazzle a few of them.
You totally want to just glitter bomb this room, don't you?
Yeah.
He's looking around at you guys. He goes,
Once.
"You guys don't really. You guys all pack light, huh?"
Well, you didn't tell us we were joining the whatever it was, Jay. I came in just my skirt with my bow and my sword.
I have a few things on me, but not much.
Oh, my family just
I have
led
nothing
me out the door.
except my weapon.
Okay. Just bare ass naked.
I got some clothes.
Okay.
You know.
Takes you to a fishing pole.
Can't find it.
Fish.
Can make one. So if you guys want to leave anything here, you can. You guys don't really have things to leave, but
I have a bag with a bunch of like stuff and a whip.
so
Yeah.
he goes. So Lady Legree will probably be back shortly to send us out.
What was that name?
Lady Legree.
Legree.
So, you guys gonna help me, get promoted this time?
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that, buddy. I'm just gonna lay back on my cot or rack or whatever you want to call it and take a nap.
Okay.
So, if you really want our help, you could tell us all about what they put you through so far. That could help.
Oh, okay. Well, usually I have to, when things back up, over at the relief pool, I gotta go clean it up. Because I'm the only one that's small enough to I was really hoping to be someone else small here, but, looks like I'm gonna keep that job.
I more meant like mission. What if they sent you to do not chores?
Oh, you mean going over to the sunny place? Yeah. Well, they had us. One time we went over there and we had to knock down a couple of their houses in their sleep. That was fun. Another time we went over there and we took their flag and put our flag there.
Is this summer camp?
Yeah.
It kind of is.
I could handle summer camp.
Doing lots of we sneak in there all the time and we do stuff to mess with them, and we're pretty cool. Let's see. One time we put some bad stuff in their food. Oh, I was supposed to, but I ended up eating it. But yeah, lots of prank stuff. This is just like the training place. Then when you get out of here, you get to go do real stuff. That's why I want to graduate.
So have you ever thought about? Because you can fit here. You ever thought about plugging up their relief place?
Would they hire me to do that?
I mean, to
Plug it, not unplug it.
I guess I could just do the opposite.
yeah, that could be a good way to mess with them.
You start hearing the scuttery sound once again, and you hear a clapping sound coming from outside.
I'm
Step
going
outside.
to run out and see what Lady Legree needs.
Okay.
Hey, Granny, what's up?
I get out of the bathwater and come back.
All right. You have some
you
stuff
trust the
stuck
water?
to you.
Rip it off.
Can
start
you
eating it.
tell?
I don't know how gross you are. What's your charm?
It's a 4.
Oh, you are better than a lot of the other. 4 is almost average. So
Yeah.
for a troll, that's actually pretty good. You do notice that you got some like new like parasitic things attached to you to pluck off.
Lunch.
Yep. Okay. There you go. Plus 1 strength for this turn. There you go. All right. So you're snacking on the leeches.
Yep.
As you-
Why not? They're snacking on me.
all right. Everyone else,
That's
I assume, just
blind
comes on out.
blood.
I'll come out, but I'll kind of separate a little bit from the rest of the group.
Okay. So she looks across at all of you, and she's like, "Well, I forgot about the pleasantries. I am Lady Legree." And she pulls out a pad. She's like, let's see here. Do we have a, Fritz? Is there a Fritz here? Okay, no Fritz. All right, she starts going through names. There's like 3 or 4 names that are people that are not you guys. Do you guys acknowledge when she says your name?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Here, Granny.
Here.
Okay. All right. Well, you are a big lot, aren't you? Well, I don't know if little bait there has told you anything, but I'm gonna send you guys on a little, like, welcome to the neighborhood kind of mission over to the new recruits over at Sunnydew.
Yeah, go mess with them. We got it.
Yeah. I'd like you to actually put this into their garden. She holds out a little sack, waiting to see who's gonna take it. All right, the troll takes it, hands it to you. He goes, I wouldn't get that on your skin.
Okay. Can it get
She
wet?
actually takes out the notepad and she's like, all right, fox root. Jots it down, flips it, and slides it back into one of her folds.
Can this get wet?
Yes,
Okay.
just don't let it out of the bag.
Okay.
All right. So basically, bait. You go with them. You make sure that they know what they're doing. You report back, and this time you're taking Buffy with you. Buffy climbs out of the cage, jumps down to join you guys.
Don't you dare.
I cook it real good. It would be delicious.
That is a lovable little pet. I swear to God, if you touch
Love a
it.
little 4-foot spider.
Dude, it's like me with Yoshi.
I'm thinking
Oh
those
my
legs would
God.
taste like delicious, like snow crab legs.
The spider is as
So
big
good.
as I am.
Maybe
You're all sitting there just picturing food the whole time.
And I want to pet it. It's fine.
Okay. I let you pet it. I don't know if I'd let you roast it and pull its
I
legs
wasn't
off.
gonna ask permission. I was just gonna do it. I'm just saying.
All right. So it climbs off.
Not if you want to pet it.
Joins you guys. She goes-
Not having glitter in your butt crack.
I don't have a butt crack.
So there be a boat if you guys want it. She gestures over towards some of the water, and you can just make out in the fog along the shore. There is a wooden boat there. She goes, take the boat if you want, swim however you want. It's the sunny side of the lake. You can't miss it. Like I said, just put that in the garden and come back. Ought to be a hoot.
Do I let it out of the bag in the garden or just put it in the garden?
I'll let it out of the bag in the garden.
Okay. Want to clarify.
I'm going to head toward the boat and go, Buffy, come on. It's a puppy now. It's my puppy.
Yes,
Not getting it
Buffy.
back.
None
Come along now.
None of the eyes blink at the same time, but they all do blink on their own.
Oh, I love it.
And they all semi-glow.
You're not making this worse, I promise you. This is only getting better.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the group if they think it's worthwhile doing anything but walking, like go straight across to the town, land in the landing, walk right through the center of town to the garden, and take care of business, and then come on back.
With those high sneak skills you have, you may be doing that no matter what else you try to do.
I think that's the way to go.
Probably. What's
I
the
like it.
what's the actual
She didn't
distance
say we
across
have
the
to be
lake?
sneaky.
About a mile.
Okay.
Far enough that you stop seeing your town before you start seeing that town. Or town. The campsite.
Where's Bait?
Bait is desperately trying to keep up with you guys, running towards the boat.
Don't forget what I told you, Bait. I think it's a good idea.
Get a job with them doing the poop. Got it.
Sure,
Why
we'll
not?
go with that. But go do it first and prove to them how good you are at it.
I've been saving one for a while.
Okay.
We are not good people. This is awesome.
That's totally fine.
This might be worse than the evil campaign, guys.
I don't know.
So what does this boat look like when we get to it?
We argued over
Actually,
whether
now I'm
something
thinking
was
about
bait
the
or a snack,
size
so
of
it's
your
like-
party. It's gonna be tight to get everyone on the boat. It's a rowboat.
2 sets of oars, one
One
pair
set of oars.
Okay.
So it's a small rowboat.
Yeah. It's like you're gonna go out fishing in a wooden rowboat, kind of a boat.
I don't know. You went.
Not
swimming
like you're
through
gonna put
the water.
a pile
I
of
didn't go that
large
far,
monsters
so-
in the boat
Yeah.
together.
So- Everybody
but
get in the
you're
boat, I'm
9
just gonna
feet tall.
push.
Like you should be able to tell.
I'll just push for a while.
Okay.
Well, it's a mile long. I don't know how deep it gets.
Hey, we have a motor.
That's true.
Do you have? I assume you have swimming as a skill.
I have gills.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk across.
So even if it
I'm
gets
just
too
gonna hold
deep.
on to the boat and pull it with me until either.
All right, so you
it
expect
gets
him to
too-
go behind it and swim, and he just goes like plunk. Well, not plunk because you have to get out far enough for it to be deep enough for him to
He's
get
just
under.
walking.
Yep. I'm just holding on to the bottom of the boat, pulling you guys along until I can't anymore.
Yeah. Okay, so you start. You guys find the boat is moving, and you can't really see how. He just kind of fell in the water, and it starts moving. It,
Gills?
Yep.
I'm gonna help him along by
rowing.
mending the oars. Yes.
Okay. So
At some point,
at some point, you either have to hold onto the boat, or you're just gonna walk across the bottom.
You use those great big feet. And
yep, that's basically my plan. As soon as the boat detaches, I'm just gonna put my arm down. Oh, they're on their own.
Yeah, you notice at some point that you no longer have the assist. As you guys head out into sunnier skies, as you're heading up, there's a slow transition. The haze starts to fade. The sun starts to steam. As it gets lighter, you can see how filthy Bait really is. Like the details are kind of like getting highlighted. But he is as much as you've puppified Buffy, Bait is definitely acting more like a puppy at the edge of the boat. Like if he had a tail, it'd be wagging.
Bait, do you know how to swim?
As he looks back at you, goes, "Don't throw me in."
No, I'm telling you, you could go for a swim. I wasn't gonna throw you in.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna go swimming?
No, I'm gonna throw him in.
Oh, no! Don't do that.
It could be fun.
It could be bad.
I mean, it could be.
It's
Only
it's
depends
gonna
if
make
you
me
have-
laugh. I'm gonna tell you that much.
All right, my friend, give me a sneak check.
Oh, I actually failed that one.
You failed it.
Yep.
Okay. You are
What's down here
tagged.
with me?
You're gonna find out.
Supplies.
We're about to get into a fight with a giant octopus, and lunch is gonna be great.
Mayhaps. You are walking across the bottom of a lake in the middle of Avalon, so chances of running into something. Oh, we won't do that one. That one would be too bad.
What's your character's name?
Foxroot.
Foxroot.
Okay, we'll do this one. And it's 5 dice. That's so many sea creatures to pick from. What's your speed?
My speed is a 6.
All right, take 1 hit.
Nice of you to
Basically,
that
something
kind of
just
stream.
bites you. It's kind of hard to see, but something long and snake-like or Loch Ness monster-like has bit you. It's significantly longer than you are tall. But it bit you, and it's kind of like swirling around you a bit.
I'm gonna bite him back.
Okay.
Why not?
All right.
Good.
That would be a strength.
Speed number of dice.
Speed number of dice.
You just because you're not using your weapon, it's just gonna be
Straight up.
1 damage per because you're
Unless
not
you have a
skilled
strength
in
bonus.
using your face.
No.
Nope.
What am I looking for?
It has a speed of 5, so 5s are higher.
3.
So you do 3 points of damage to him.
And if I can, I'm just going to lock my jaw on him so he can't go anywhere.
Alright, so you're trying to grab him with your mouth.
How
Okay.
very troll of you.
Oh, actually, I got a strength of 6 because I got food in my mouth now.
So, well, okay, if you're actually eating, yeah, okay. So after you bit it, not when you did the actual damage, but
Next, okay.
so you chomp your chompers down on it. It's going to be a contested strength check to see if you can hang on to it.
Okay.
But you just did 3 points of damage to him?
Yep.
Okay. He is going to obviously try to get away, so you both make a strength check. He passed.
I want under my strength, correct?
Oh, no, he failed.
Un-
Yeah, you
roll
went under.
one die,
Yeah.
though, right?
It's
One
just
die.
a 1 dice
Oh, it's just
check.
one.
Good thing
You're
too,
doing a
because that
strength
was a
check.
real bad roll.
Passed.
Passed. All right, you managed to. You trying to hang on to him, or you want to rip off a chunk?
I'll rip off a chunk and let it run.
Okay. It's gonna make a. Yeah, that's enough. It was just looking at you as possible food, and after you
Now it knows
treated
you're
it
top
like
dog.
food, it decided to.
Well, now it's wounded and things will go try to eat it,
Yeah.
not me.
So as you guys go along, the water has some more ripples to it. Something actually does break the surface of the water next to the boat. A wounded serpent-like creature.
Gee, whatever could have done
It,
that.
it is not ready to attack. It is heading away. But you can choose to do something if you want before it leaves range, if you want.
And you wanted to cook something.
He's already missing a piece. I don't.
Gotta
Pre-chew
cut
food.
around it. Don't annoy
Somebody's
everyone.
already taken a piece of him. I don't need it anymore.
No,
I'm trying to stay in the center of the boat.
Yes, I understand. As the rowing person should.
Well, there's other
Right.
reasons too, but yes,
Yes.
in the center of the boat.
Is your character afraid of water?
No, I become a seal if I go in the water.
Oh, that's
so.
true.
The armor would be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, we still haven't decided what happens to what I'm wearing when I put the seal skin on.
I believe the armor stays as is, and you are now a seal wearing armor.
That's gonna make swimming hard.
Yes, it will.
Which is why I'm wearing
Or
a
it's all
Just
just
skirt.
gonna
keep
slide
paying.
right off.
That's true.
Yeah, you can probably slide right out of it. But all right, so it swims away. You chomped it, and you're just kind of seeing the shadow of the boat above you, and just kind of walking along with it. I assume.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. You end up, picking at your teeth a little bit as you go along here.
If it's fish swims by, I'll just grab that and eat it too.
No, I think they're all trying to avoid the giant monster. In general, like nope.
Like I said, you
No.
just
Fair
made yourself
enough.
top dog.
Fair enough.
But you're walking along. There's a lot of ruined boats down here. There's some miscellaneous. You know what?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go treasure hunting later.
Give me a give me a sneak check. Our favorite check.
Exact.
Exact. All right, I'm gonna let you find a random discarded magic item.
Ooh.
That's very fancy.
That is fancy.
Things have been lost in this water, and I was gonna let you find a regular item, but you nailed it, so I'm gonna let you find.
Thank
Doing
you,
the stuff and
guys.
things. All right, so why don't you roll me a percentile? The higher you roll, the better.
Shiny
One is,
one.
yeah.
Shiny one is the ones. Out of 10. So 43.
43. All right, a little under average. All right, let's stick with something nice and simple. You find some. I'm gonna do this. It's totally random. I'm gonna whip out a card, and that's the ability on the
And the sword.
on the shoes.
Oh.
Shoes.
Whatever
Oh, they're useless to me.
this ability here
They're
is.
imbued
They might be
with-
useless to me.
I was gonna say that they fit giant troll feet.
Uh-huh. Make
I will let
earrings out
them
of
be large. They are large. You find a large pair of shoes that has like some warmth. You actually kind of stepped by them and you felt their warmth. You're like, huh? And it wasn't iron burning you. It was. So what affinities do you have unlocked? All of them?
Very large.
Affinities, I have Aqua, Flora, and Terra, unlocked.
Okay.
Wow, you are spreading.
So you, Aquaflora and Terra? Alright. So you can feel their warmth, but you don't know what they do yet.
Okay.
You can jot down that you have worm shoes.
You're in 3 affinities with 15 AP.
Is that what he spent his AP on?
Wow.
Alright, I'm just make a note of what they are here.
I'm in 1 affinity and I have 2 skill. 2.
Same.
I'm in 1, but I took 4 different spells.
I'm in 1 affinity, but I took 3.
Technically, I took 3. But
Took 3 affinities and I have 4 spells.
one of them's one of the ones you just like buy for
Gills would be one of those spells.
cost, and then that's it.
Yep.
Alright, so you pick them up and you, they're magical shoes. I will let them change to whatever size whoever's holding them, kind of thing.
So they become large.
Nice.
Yep. What the heck? We're in a magical land. Why not have some magical stuff start popping up, right? But you don't know what they do.
Had to happen someday.
That's right. But you have them. Anyway, you guys travel along. Some of you on the surface, some of you there. You eventually start seeing the other shore. And it is everything you thought it would be. Sparkling sunshine, bright flowers,
I hate it already.
green grass. You guys are still far enough away that you don't have to make sneak checks yet. But you are heading directly towards Sunnydew camp. And Bait points at it and goes, "That's Sunnydew camp!" There you go.
Oh.
Thanks, Bait. You keep pointing the way, buddy.
No.
You're welcome!
Why don't you start waving
When
to
it
him?
fits, it fits.
They're not going to like us coming over here.
I don't think we have much of an option here.
They
Hey,
have
you want
much
me
of
to
an
try
option.
and sneak?
We're
I
going.
will, but I'll get noticed.
Oh, so you guys are heading up towards shore.
I'm going to stop before I break water.
All right, well, you get closer to the boat. You can finally touch the boat again.
I poke it a little so they know I'm here.
All right, you guys hear it. Boom, boom, boom.
Quick, kill it.
Can we see people on shore, or
You can tell there are Fae about on the far shore. You can see a couple of what look like, you actually see a troll. I'm trying to think of the larger ones. You can see the larger ones. There is a large reddish troll, who is kind of sitting on a log by the fire, and there seems to be a tree that's moving. And there are, you're not close enough to tell what they are, but there are little things. Winged, unwinged, kind of quite a collection of things up there. And you can suddenly get a whiff of like apricots in the air.
I'm tempted to try and
You do look like
make
you see
them
all this
think
color,
I
and you look back at you guys, and there is like no color. Like
Okay, but I got sparkles going on. Like I could try and go like, hey guys,
you,
up here too.
yeah, you can. You guys, it's up to you how you want to approach this.
Or
If you just walk up there,
Here.
chances are you're gonna be swatted right back out to sea, in possibly a painful way.
Bait. Where's the garden?
Oh, you see those over there? He points out. You guys aren't really close enough to see, but he's like, there's a bunch of small houses over there, right behind them over there. That's where the garden is.
Hey, so maybe we want to like.
Is there a way to land in that area? Put the boat ashore?
Well,
there?
we don't have to head straight to the Sunnydew. We could go upshore, downshore. I don't know which way's upshore, which way's downshore.
Which way's the water?
How about we
running?
just go right to the houses?
You're heading right over. Okay.
Can I
Well, you're
make-
rowing, so you can choose.
Can I make out this conversation?
You hear
Noises.
No.
No. All right.
If they were talking in the water, you'd have a better chance. They're not even. No, you just hear conversation above you.
Fair enough.
You can put your ear to the bottom of the boat, maybe, and then you just hear them stepping and shifting and stuff like that. But he starts to row closer to shore. Are you like crouching down, staying under the boat?
No, I'm just gonna stand here for a minute and see what happens.
You're staying
You
right there.
got the thing we need.
I know I do.
So you just stop and letting the boat go ahead. All right, so you guys are rowing towards shore. Just.
Well,
You don't have a meta hammer,
If the
do
boat
you?
ends up back in the water real fast, I know what happened.
Big metal one.
Big
What?
metal? Okay.
How you want?
Well, I have a plan, but the key person in the plan can't hear a thing I would tell it. So,
Which is exactly how the plans work.
Yeah.
Just like the healer's gonna be the one that's unconscious.
Do you need him for the plan because he's tall?
what's it? No, I'm not gonna get hit by the meta
Did you
hammer.
want,
I'm
like,
such
you
an
could
immortal.
ask one of us to, like,
Because I'm
stick our
also
hand in and get his
tall, if
attention.
that's what it is.
Nope.
So if
You
it's something
know
you know
I'm
about the
there.
kind of race he is or something, you guys are
You're
aware
just
of
gonna
what
have to
trolls
roleplay
do.
this like you can't hear us.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That's what
say to
that's
the
what I'm
group
doing.
that, you know what, the trolls got the thing. Maybe we can cause a distraction for him,
I
and
was
he can
thinking
just get around the edge.
something like that.
Why don't you give me a charm check?
Oh, Jay.
They don't know you yet.
Oh, good. You're playing right into my plan.
7.
Yeah.
Just because
You
I said it
feel
doesn't
almost
mean
like
it's
he's
not true.
setting you up. Sorry. You feel almost like she's setting you up, and like you don't trust the suggestion.
I don't
Sorry, you have
trust
a
it
very
coming
low
out of
charm.
them,
I
but
gotta.
I like the suggestion. Distractions are good.
Okay. So basically, going on it, like you're getting a
Well,
vibe.
then
that
I'm going to say, does
maybe-
anybody have any ideas on how we can do that?
You know what? Let's forget that. You know what we should do? Create a distraction.
Okay.
Okay.
You
I'll
charm
roll
high enough
for
to
it.
convince
You guys
the
are
rest of us?
talking.
Six.
Are you rowing towards the shore
Okay.
while you guys are having
Yep.
this conversation?
I am.
Well, I
All right.
kind of moved.
Nope.
Root said the garden's behind the. I'm not sure that. I'm sorry, not
Bait
bait.
said that.
I'm not sure that bait has enough wherewithal to really know where the garden is, but it's better than any other suggestion I've heard so far. So I'm just gonna row towards the little houses.
Okay, you're just
So
heading.
as they start rowing, I decide what I'm going to do. I start moving off upstream. But I
Okay.
reach up to grab the boat to turn them, but I miss my strength check.
So there's like a bump, like maybe you hit a rock or something. You just keep going.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys are rowing towards shore, the things on the shore clearly see the boat coming at this point. Suddenly, a bubble pops up out of the water right in front of you, and a little character in it is standing on the edge of your boat. A little girl in a pink dress, curly, super curly blonde hair. She pops and goes, "Ahoy there, sailors!"
Hi, little girl. You would look
Like-
so
like
much
how,
cuter with
like-
a bunch of skulls.
Like how little?
Oh, that'd be adorable. Listen, I think you guys took a wrong turn.
Did we?
I think you did.
How close is the?
How close is she to me?
She is in arm's reach.
And
Oh,
how-
good. I'm gonna
how
grab her
small
and
is
eat
she?
her.
All right. So we're gonna start.
The only one that does this.
We are starting with a. You are starting the initiative. We are going right into things here. So you automatically go first, and I'm gonna try to keep calling you by your character name so I can actually start
we-
doing names here.
Eberron.
So
How far-
Eberron is first.
How far is the shore?
At this point, it's about 30 feet. So Eberron is going first. We're all gonna roll our happy initiatives.
Does that include me?
I forget what it is. It's roll a die and
I don't think you know what's going on up there.
I don't.
After
actually walking
the
away from
first
this.
round,
Oh,
you're heading up
You
shore.
wanted a distraction. Here it is.
What's that?
Did you roll a 10?
Almost. Like this close to a
Alright.
10.
So 1.
Yeah.
Damn it, Manny, you saw right through. Oh no, I just realized that kind of made my sister but less depressed.
Okay, so you're going first. How did everyone else do with initiative numbers?
15.
11.
15, 11,
12.
12? All right, so our favorite little
Glittergoth.
yes, Iridessa is second.
Oh, it's adorable.
Sprinkles is
Yeah.
next.
I might have Googled the thing and then
Who's-
clicked on the button until I
Sprinkles
saw
is
a
the
name
bad
that I liked.
guy.
The snack.
She comes with her own sprinkles? This is getting better and better.
Let's see. Ballerina. Okay, Ballerina is after her.
Ballerina.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody out there is expecting us to be good people because this is totally our wheelhouse.
I think the Twitch audience already knows what they're in for right now.
I really
So-
don't
They
think
don't
they
think
know.
Nicholas, Ballerina. Then we have who got a
I got a 15. I'm sorry, I got a 12.
12. So then we have our good old lady of the armor,
Agesi.
I'm working on the names, guys.
Well, I made it up, so.
I know, I'm working on remembering them. And then last in the lineup is Ming.
11.
Yeah. 11 became the lowest initiative number this turn.
Eberron.
I figured I'd be in the middle.
Not Oberon, Eberron.
Yep.
Maybe.
All right, Eberron. You're going to just do the good old grab and stick her in your mouth?
Well, if I catch it.
Okay, so it's going to be... are you attacking or are you just trying to grab her?
I'm going to try to grab her.
All right, so it's going to be... She's aware of you guys are the enemy, so she is at least going to be able to roll a contested.
Okay.
So you're both doing it's a sneak to grab. Not a sneak, a speed to grab. She does not have a great speed. She failed.
I passed.
You grab her.
All right. And then I'm going to...
Okay. So this is a contested strength because she does not want to get eaten.
Okay.
Why not?
She passed.
So did I.
All right, so you don't manage to quite get her in your mouth, like you go, and she puts her hands like on your upper lip and lower lip, and doing the you're like ah.
Okay, but I got it right.
You got her. She's
All
in your
right.
hand. Next up is Iridessa. He is clearly trying to eat the bubble girl. It's a distraction, but the moment he does that, you see, like on shore, like an eruption of reactions happening.
Yeah. I mean... I don't want to push him out of the boat.
What do you want to do?
I kind of want to push him out of the boat.
You gonna push
both?
Yeah.
while he's trying to eat it? Just shove them off the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be interesting for the people. It'll be a distraction. And then I can claim I tried to save her.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not strong though, so this is not the right choice, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Are you trying to resist being shoved off the boat?
Yes.
So why don't you both give me a contested strength check?
From the thing that just rises out of the water, yeah.
It's
that'd
down
be
there.
good pick.
I'll be right back.
No. It's like the
Yes.
weakest little effort.
So you can tell she's just trying to push you out of the boat.
Not
You're
very
trying to eat this
hard.
thing and it's like, eh.
Well, I imagined Manny reached over the edge, got the thing.
Well, it was right on
And
the edge of the
as
boat.
he was on the edge of it, that's when she tried to give the shove.
Well, the thing
You'd
came
be
onto
funny.
the boat.
I might
So-
just smack her with my tail. No! No!
Dude, that might be cool though.
Well, I am a snake person. So
You are. So you have a snake. You have the snake tail instead of
I have the
legs.
snake tail and the dreadlocks.
Nice. All right. Yeah, the push did not work. You can make a charm check to try to play it off like you just got the mosquito on his back if you want.
Sure.
Just, I think you're not strong enough to him to really register it as a attempt to really shove him off the
Nailed
boat.
it.
Nailed it. She got that itch for you. I don't know how she knew it was there, but
Thank you.
no, you're trying to eat the thing. So I was like,
I'll have you a piece. Ah.
all right, it's her turn. She is casting. She does not want to get eaten, oddly enough.
She better be careful what she casts, or my next spell is cook.
Your text tone came up in the chat.
Casting level
That was lovely.
5. What's your speed,
It's your
sir?
text tone.
My speed is 6.
Not sure why.
Only
but
2
the screen is
successes.
like completely frozen.
Suddenly you get a mouthful of water.
Guessing.
You're taking 4
And
points of
what's that-
Oh, the
damage.
different
chat's going with
points.
the screen's frozen.
Yeah, that.
Mine's running, so.
Okay, then it's me.
Nah, I've been on this the whole time.
And you are
Did you try
Soaking wet.
Open it again?
Do you take double damage from
Did you
water?
turn it off and turn it back on again?
I am weak against aqua, yes.
So you take twice the damage.
Or the human
So
equivalent.
8 points a
Go
day.
to
8
bed,
points of
you'll feel
damage.
better in the morning.
That's what I did.
He's
That
weak
is
again.
not a little crack.
Okay. Now she dies. That's just.
Well, not
it
now,
has to be
because
now.
next to go up is Ballerina. Ballerina is the reddish pink troll, who comes running out into the lake. And she's gonna use some Terra because she loves Terra.
She loves Tara.
Terra.
Who's Tara?
Terra's her friend.
Hopefully, she's not talking about Tara Reid.
That's the thing he bit.
Dang.
Would he bite?
How could you do that?
Oh, you found the creature?
I'm just looking at stuff.
Okay. Oh, I think we're doing this one. Alright, we're chucking a magic stone. And we're chucking it at you since you're trying to eat a member of the party. So it's chucking it at you. What's your speed?
6.
It did not hit. So the rock goes flying past you. And if I roll exact, I'm going to have it hit one of the other members of the people in the boat. And I did not. So it just goes, boom, it skips a couple times on the water and goes in. 3
How
skips.
close are we to shore?
You are 30 feet. This is all kind of happening all at once.
So we should be concerned that the troll is running at us.
The troll is heading towards the boat. The troll is 15 feet away.
We have a troll. What's he doing?
You don't have a troll.
We don't know where he is.
We're hoping
We
that this
had a
distraction is
troll.
enough to get
Now
our
we're-
souls to where we need them.
Classic Pat. There's a fight going on and
He
Pat is
tried
going
to
somewhere
take
else.
us with him.
I did. I tried.
All right. After that, we are on to
But when
Agesi.
you failed, you kept
I guess.
going.
I've
I'm
taken
going
one step so
to
far.
sprint to the shore. Double time it as fast as I can. I don't know. I was moving normal pace. I'm just gonna try to book it. Like the trolls coming. You said they were on the beach. We kind of banged a little to the right, so I'm or away from to starboard from, and I'm just gonna try to get to the shore fast as I can.
With the boat?
With the boat. Yes.
Okay, so you said sprint. I'm like,
Well, I can't.
Row
I was
faster.
like, do you
Row
have
faster.
walk on water?
You're gonna
'Cause
walk on water.
you can have the ability to walk on water. You
I
keep you
do
from getting
not
wet.
Yet have it.
So you are just rowing. All right. So give me a strength check just to see if you're getting what you want here.
I'll roll a couple more. I
Roll a
passed them
couple
all.
Oh, look at you. Okay. Show off. All right. So using those rippling Viking biceps, you this thing like lurches hard and starts heading
Warp
to
speed
shore.
now!
Yeah, I'm gonna beach it. Just.
You're heading for the beach. Okay.
Well, I don't mean the beach. I'm not gonna try to
Go
land
right
it
up
gently.
on.
I'm gonna.
No, you're
Just
going
right
until
over
it bottoms
there,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. So you are
You're kicking up sand.
you're beelining for the shore. And are you heading towards the troll who's between you and the shore, or trying to go around?
So that troll managed to get up the shore and coming right at us.
Troll's running right out into the water, coming at you.
I mean, the troll. Wherever we are going, we're heading right to the troll. To begin with.
The troll was running into the path of where
The
your
boat.
boat was going, but
The two will collide.
but you can kind of turn it around. The troll is going to be able to reach the boat next turn, as long as you're heading towards the shore.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
Blow it over.
go.
Heading right for the troll.
I guess so.
Okay.
That doesn't matter at this point.
Woo! Okay. All right, you're heading for the troll. All right, Ming.
The merciless.
I'm gonna cast wings.
You gonna cast wings?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. This looks like it's headed for not.
So
good
what is the
things,
movement
so-
speed of this boat? 5 feet?
Hmm?
What is the movement speed of this boat? You said we're only 30 feet from the shore.
With what's your strength?
9?
You can get there, and next round you can hit the land.
Okay.
You
You got a
are.
rowboat going pretty fast.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, what is everyone's highest stat?
6.
6.
I meant like
Charm.
speed.
Strength.
I had 2
Your
successes.
your charm is your highest status in Earl King.
Yeah, I can't remember what I'm playing for. what
That's
that
pretty
was.
awesome.
Alright, so we're
Just
on
long
kind of
reminding
Two
balance.
people.
successes. So I guess 2 rounds.
Okay.
Wow, you're very
Yep.
average.
So what kind of wings does your Earl King have.
Kind of did that on purpose.
Is it wings or is it fly? It's wings, right?
It's wings.
Yeah.
I don't know. My first thought was bat wings, but that doesn't really make more sense. But no wings really make sense. So we'll just go with that.
Yeah.
Bat wings?
Yeah.
Under your arms or out of your back?
Out of my back.
Okay. No, just
Sure.
want the visual.
Dude, you just got way cooler to iridescent. Not gonna lie. You have bat wings, like.
Yeah.
He's jealous.
Yeah. So you.
Yeah.
Whoosh. I'm Bat Deer.
No.
Maybe he's a millionaire.
No.
Creep me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Simon?
Moving around, Simon. Yeah.
Yes.
moving
So
around.
everyone, this is Simon. He is a good friend of mine. He
I don't know what
comes to
you're
a lot
talking
of the.
about, John.
This is
Totally
John's
John.
replacement.
If that was John, it'd be in Tuesday position already, and it is not.
That's because he hasn't rolled a die yet.
Give it a few minutes.
Okay.
All right. So you are. So I will let you leave the boat at this moment if you'd like to as well, as part of your
Okay.
grand appearance of wings.
Yeah, I'm just not. Is there like a rooftop or something that I could head for to try to have some sort of safe?
Yeah, you
vantage
can. There's
point?
just like in your camp there, although it looks like there's more buildings on this side than there were on your side.
Okay.
But there's a couple of large cabins with roofs,
I guess I'll head
and then what
for-
looks
With
almost like
roofs.
and then there's like an area that looks kind of like the Smurf village.
La, la,
Yeah,
la,
yeah,
la,
basically.
I guess I'll head to one of the higher rooftops. And
Okay.
Maybe I'll be able to see where the garden is.
Okay, so you're flying off that way. You leave the boat. The boat gets even faster because all of a sudden, like, one of the weights is just gone. Next up are, I'm going to just call them the Swarm, which are a collection of small fairy creatures of from meek to middling power, which are going to start flying towards the boat. I'm going to actually treat them. I'm going to use the Swarm stats for them because I don't want to keep track of like 10 little fairies.
Fae is she?
Me, I'm a sprite. By the way,
She's a
if you
7-Up.
type in sprite followed by something on the internet, it automatically thinks you're asking about soda.
Nice.
So be specific.
So she's a 7-Up.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so the Swarm. The Swarm is heading towards the boat, and since you are the main antagonist trying to eat sprinkles, they are dealing with you.
I mean, I would have tried to grab somebody out of the swarm if I'd known they were coming.
Well, he's trying to eat one of their cast
Yeah, I
members.
was going to grab one and try to eat them.
You can attack the Swarm. I mean, you haven't really left yet. You
Okay.
you cast a spell and it lets you get airborne.
Yeah.
You're kind of over the boat.
All right.
But they are heading after Eberron. The Swarm.
Bait's still on the
He's in
boat.
the boat.
Oh yeah, Bait didn't roll initiative.
He's under my seat.
Bait, go try to touch them.
You think they like me? Okay.
Yes.
What's your speed? Oh, what's your speed, Manny?
My speed is 6.
6? Still 6? 2
Better
hits.
distraction than disgusting.
For 2
little
points of
creature
damage.
Trying to touch them.
2 points?
Yeah. A couple, like, the fairies are just kind of, like, flying at you, and some of them have, like, sticks. And they're poking at you with them, and through, like, assorted acupuncture, you manage to lose 2 hit points worth of damage. Not any one of them did anything in particular. It's just kind of wearing down on you. Like a swarm of insects. And they're being very derogatory about you. They're
Are
saying
they
some
now?
very nasty things about your snakes.
Nothing my mother hasn't said about me, so
Oh,
And
why,
they-
thank you.
And boo and hiss and things like that, you know.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. All right. So that was the Swarm, and we'll finish up with Bait. You want Bait to touch them?
I want Bait to go out there and attempt to touch these pretty little shiny clean fae and have them freak out because he's disgusting.
Okay. So he.
Like I literally I want it to be like a toddler covered in peanut butter and chocolate.
He falls right off the boat.
Splooch.
One hand up, like okay, and he just right over the side, plunk, right into the water.
Well, now that he's gone, we can have some fun.
All right. you're heading for the shore to the north.
Yep.
You can see the legs of the troll in the water there. You can see bloop, bait drop into the water right next to you.
I know there's commotion, so I'm just going to continue with the job at hand.
Okay. Or the bag in hand.
Yeah,
for the
that
job.
too.
Yeah. All right, so you're heading round. All right, we're back to the top of the lineup, Eberron.
So I still got her in my hand, right?
You still got her at your mouth.
Right, but she's in my hand, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna use hot touch.
Okay. Let's see how hot it gets.
So hot touch is speed other.
Her speed is not good. 5.
Reese's then PCs.
So I got 3 hits.
3 hits. So how
Yeah.
much damage did you do to the poor little lady?
I believe it will be 6.
6
Level-
points of damage.
level D10
Just a
times
burning
2.
handprint on her.
At success level 3, it will remove wet effect on
He's
a
being
target.
very effective.
Okay.
So far, we'll see how it goes.
She had the bubble, so she wasn't really wet. But
He's still in the water.
but
We'll
you
see how he
drying
goes
her
on
out
shore.
good.
But he hasn't been noticed yet.
Yeah, you are burning her. She is starting to shriek in your hand a little bit.
Good.
You all.
Um,
Is she
We're,
weak
we're
toward?
kind of causing a
Huh?
bit of a
Is she
commotion.
weak towards?
Just
it?
a little
Kind
bit.
No, she's
It's
water
kind
based.
of like the modus
So
operandi.
she's
like,
weak.
This is what we're here for.
against Flora.
Strong
Never really
against
made-
flame.
Never really made sense to me, but whatever.
Well, I didn't want it to just be flame
Yeah,
versus
I
water.
know, I know.
It was well, the whole idea is plants grow in strength by being watered. So water, they are strong against water.
Okay,
Yeah. So you are cooking her in your hand.
good.
Next up is Iridessa.
Oh,
There's a
cool.
swarm. There's a troll coming for you, and there's you smell something burning.
And bait fell in the water.
Bait, fell
Bait-
right off.
Bait's
He
gone.
rolled a 10, so he just went. Bloop.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pull out my whip
Okay.
and
Is bait
Oh.
still floating on the surface? Or
No,
Is that
boom,
golf?
He's
Right,
like-
right into the.
BDSM. Spray.
wow.
Yeah, this sounds like we're gonna have more
Way to
fun with
go
that.
there.
Oh boy!
Way to go there. That's absolutely not where I was.
It's a
going.
cult.
Too late.
Every time I think about the whip, all I can think about is licorice. So yeah,
Is it a red?
Hey,
Is it a red whip or a black whip?
Is it multicolor?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Rainbow. Nice.
Dark.
With glitter in it, so it looks like those fruit, those
So I'm gonna
like.
pull out, and I think I'm
sour.
gonna cast Gust.
Dark rainbow.
Who's Gus?
on
You're about to find out.
the troll that's coming our way.
Okay. On ballerina.
Speed other.
Speed other. The troll's speed is 7.
I want above that, right?
Yes.
1 success.
All right. So what do you do to ballerina?
2 damage and move it back 10 feet. Actually, do I want to move it further in?
Pull it towards you or push it away?
That.
You're gonna pull it towards you.
No, I'll push it back. Hopefully there's stuff behind it can fall into.
All right. Is there a speed check for knockdown with that?
No. It only mentions knockdown at mastery.
Okay. Well, she is waist deep in water, so I'm gonna have her roll it anyway. And she falls over. She is prone. Ballerina has fallen.
Hopefully she doesn't have gills.
Awesome.
Not a lot of trolls do.
Well, I happen to know of one that I think does.
Well, next up is Sprinkles.
Really good at holding his breath.
Sprinkles is going to
Murder me?
both.
Sprinkles. Sprinkles is gonna try to get away.
This is cooking.
Sprinkles is gonna make a speed check with you to try to pull free.
Okay.
Doesn't want to be in your burning hand anymore.
This dude is crazy.
Passed. All right, manages to get out of your hand. The burn was enough. She like grabs your nose and squeezes her knuckle around it enough that you're like and you're like you lose grip.
Okay.
And she flies back into the water.
What a cheap shot. You could at least be, unique. Try something new.
Why? Has somebody grabbed your nose a lot?
No. just
Ripped out
lame.
those nose hairs.
Wouldn't expect anything else.
Ow!
See, that would have been good.
Your eyes are all watery.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm weak against this. Oh no. All right, she falls into the water. She's free. Next up is Ballerina, who is not going to reach the boat this turn. Gets back up and can run and get to the boat and then get smacked around by everybody, or can be a little more tactful. I think Ballerina is heading back over to the shore. So continuing the back up. You pushed her back 10 feet. She gets back up out of the water and stumbles back to the shore. She's trying to like pull her tutu back into place.
I'm gonna stick my tongue out at her.
She's like, all right. But there are others at the shore. As you guys are heading towards it, you do notice a dryad and a couple of other gnomish type creatures.
Yeah.
They're not nearly naked.
Okay, good.
But you are heading towards them. Next up is Agesi.
I'm just trying to get to the shore.
Okay, you get to the shore. You almost
How deep is the water here?
at the shore.
No, where I'm. If I were to step out,
Or savers.
it's
Where you are right
not
now,
into the.
you
I have
would-
to go into the water, like cover myself to turn into a seal. It's not just me stepping in the water.
Yeah, your foot doesn't touch it, and you'd have to like get
It can
status
rain
wet.
on me and not. Yeah.
So you want to just get close enough that you can hop out of it and not
Well,
turn into a seal.
You said I could land it, but
Yes.
I'm not also avoiding the troll, so I'm
You're just
now
gonna skip off the
looking
troll
that
then?
way, going that way as hard as I can.
Yeah.
So
You're just heading for the shore.
Yep.
You hit the shore. You hit the sand.
if I've got any action left, I'm just gonna get out onto the shore. But if
I'll
not,
let you
just-
jump out onto the land
Okay.
and turn it around so you can see what's going on. So you just row that thing right to the ground. Those who do see it, Ballerina has to kind of like almost like stumble out of the way, like the boat's coming in hot, and stumbling out of the way, not getting hit by it because he couldn't really aim at her. He's just heading straight, and Ballerina's right next to the boat at this point. Next up is Ming.
The merciless.
You are up over the water.
Yeah.
Wait, Ming wasn't the one with wings.
No, but I already used that name. I could try to cast Charm on Ballerina, I guess.
You're gonna try to cast Charm on Ballerina,
Yeah.
which is a great name for a troll.
Yeah.
All right.
Super high wit, so you don't have much of a chance.
Oh, really?
Is it Charm or
Oh,
Wit?
no, it's my charm. It says my charm.
Oh, it's
They
your
have
charm?
to make wit
Oh,
checks
they're
to
doomed.
get out of it. Let's see. So 3 successes?
You give him you give her the doe eyes.
Hey, baby.
How'd you do?
I got 3 successes.
3 successes?
Yeah.
Okay. You give her the doe eyes. What do you want her to do? As you're flying in the air above her.
Attempting to
Go
Puss in
after,
Boots.
tell her to go after the swarm.
Go after the swarm?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, she'll make a wit check on her turn. See if she goes after the swarm. Alright. Next up is the swarm. The swarm is moving from you to the shield maiden over here who jumps out of the boat. They are behaving like a swarm of insects, so here they come.
Was I able? Nah. Well,
Just cast Fireball, man.
did I
have
pick my
fireball.
shield up as
Yeah.
I'm coming out of the?
I will allow you to have like
Okay.
it's
I
your.
was gonna say, that's
You've always
shield
dreamed
shield,
of,
right?
of,
Yeah.
of running on the shore in a
Swords
boat,
still
ready
in
to
the-
pillage.
Yeah.
It's
This
coming.
is
We're
all
working our way.
like you're already like your character arc is happening right here,
Completing it right now.
15
I'm raiding a village.
Every
and you're just
story
looking for a
ever.
redhead so you can say the Irish. Here we go.
I got a lot of level in burn immunity, so at some point in time I won't take fire damage at all. But,
There you go.
There you go.
You fight an Alvin instead.
My speed is 7.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 hits. 3 points of damage, my friend.
2 points because of the shield.
Okay.
Removes 1 hit.
Okay. So one of the ones that would have poked you really good in like the side of your neck, like just bounces off your shield instead. Boom. That was the swarm. Next up is bait. I haven't decided if bait can really swim. Let's see how bait's doing.
I was gonna say, is bait even alive at this point? Like
Bait's head pops up out of the water.
It's only been one round.
Yeah,
round.
He pops up out of the water.
He sank like a stone.
He's 20 feet out from shore.
This is his 4th year at this. Like,
he's alive. He's
asked
okay.
him if he knew how to swim, and he said, "Don't throw me in the water." So that sounds like I don't know how to swim.
he said, "Why are you gonna throw me in the water?"
It just means it's not bath day.
He's really worked up a good stank, and you guys just ruined it.
That's why I wanted to go touch.
So after bait.
I mean, what?
After bait is Buffy, who was waiting to get close enough.
Go, Buffy, go! Go, Buffy, go! Go, Buffy, go!
Buffy leaps out of the boat onto, or trying to leap out onto Ballerina. That is a lot of 9s. All right, Ballerina. Basically, almost like face hugs Ballerina. Like, grabs onto her face, bites, and so
my only problem is the visual I have of that puts size-wise anatomy in places, and I'm just like, that's gross. And he went straight for her face. His size difference between her size difference? Yeah, no, gross.
Also, the spider is bigger than Ballerina's head. So the legs kind of go around the head, and now we get to see if the venom works.
Oof.
So much for charm.
Somebody falls over. It makes a big thud, splat, splash with a spider wrapped around its head.
Yeah.
Laying her eggs will burst out of her stomach later, Good time.
Yes.
All right, that was...
That's how I get one, right?
That's it. That's how it works. Hello, my honey. Hello, my... Yeah. So we're back at the top of the lineup, Eberron.
I'm going to get off the boat and draw my sword.
Yep.
And start walking toward the garden.
I think I want an actual face hugger.
Okay.
Like the Chihuahua.
Standing right in front of you is a dryad.
And then I will smack the dryad.
They're vicious and
Okay.
annoying.
Different characters.
Does that make Buffy like a German Shepherd? Or?
I was thinking Yoshi, but yeah, German Shepherd's probably better. He's probably
When
smart.
we make a bunch of Unseelie characters, I
No
assume
offense to Yoshi.
people are making sneaky characters. But no. No. All right.
Everyone made a brute squad.
Speed of 5.
I'm not hating on Yoshi. I think he's adorable.
Yeah.
I am
Missing
the
a few
root
brain
squad.
cells. I
5
can't
hits.
say much. My
5
brain
hits?
dog
How much
says
damage do you do
bingo,
per
and
hit?
they call
I
him
believe I do
Bingo.
4.
Whew.
He's
That's 20 points of damage.
stupid.
You're chopping that tree down almost. All right. Okay. Crack the tree, like instantly, like you just was not ready for it, and it hurt. Next up is Iridessa.
Woohoo!
Take a swing at the dryad.
Yeah.
Alright, so the troll went back.
The troll is on its back.
You're on shore.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. The spider guy.
You're on the boat, but the boat is on shore.
Sweet. Alright, so Buffy's got the troll. You're still trying to eat the other thing, aren't you?
No. She got away.
She went into the water.
She grabbed his nose, remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
Instead of plucking the nose hairs.
What is near me as far as like enemy types?
There's a swarm of little
Good.
fairies.
Troll's laying down.
There's
but
a
we don't
troll
know why.
and there's a dryad.
We don't know why. We saw
Dryad's got a
jumping
limp
in
nose.
We don't know the troll's dead.
And there's probably an Alvin in the water somewhere really close by, too.
Can I use my whip on the swarm? I want to see if that works.
You want to hit the swarm?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
go ahead.
try.
Attack the swarm.
Speed number dice, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
7s.
How many exacts is it to a crit?
2 is a crit, 3 is an ultra crit.
Alright, I got a crit.
You got a regular crit?
I got 5 successes with a crit.
Alright, so how much damage do you do per hit?
Oh yeah, I gotta fucking figure that out.
It's a one-handed weapon. You're skilled in it. So it's 2 points right there. And how much is your strength bonus?
It's a 4.
I have a 4.
So 2.
You have a 4 strength, so it's just 2 points of damage per hit. And it was how many hits?
10 damage.
10 points of damage. Okay, Swarm takes 10 points
Let's
of damage.
find out how
See how bad
this
this
goes.
is? No, crit chart.
I got a 10.
Ultra crit.
Ultra crit chart.
Roll again.
A 3.
Exhaustion.
Nope, that's ultra fail.
That's ultra fail. Let's turn it over.
Vamp,
There it is.
steal 2d10 MP from the closest Fae.
Do I roll it or do you?
I'll let you roll it.
8.
8?
2D.
Oh,
2d10.
2d10. 12.
12? Alright, you got 12 more MP, and let's see, the closest
Actually,
one next to you
13.
that's casting things would be the troll. That drained the rest of the troll's MP. No more casting from that troll.
Can that push me above my max MP?
For now, I'll say yeah, why not?
Because that,
But at the end of this combat, it goes away.
I figured it's like a,
Temporary boost. I'll let you drink the Kool-Aid.
that's awesome.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah. So you say, oh, yeah, when you do it. All right, next up is Sprinkles.
That couldn't have gone better.
Sprinkles
Now wait for the fails to happen.
is... See, you're chopping down a tree. That's not good. But you got the tree. You're flying through the air. You charmed him, but then he got attacked by everyone else.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, she, sorry. You're actually getting to shore right about now.
Okay.
Upstream.
And nothing's paying attention to
I'm
you.
just standing.
Was it
Well,
any
not that I
know
any-
of.
any-
You haven't
get
drawn
out of the
attention
water?
to yourself as much as the others have. I'm just trying
You
to
had
gauge.
the swarm come at me just a moment ago.
Yeah, I think it was just because
That
you
was
were
over.
available, and you just cracked your whip onto
The swarm.
the swarm, and so I think the little weaklings, which are the swarmlings, Sprinkles is going to protect them. Sprinkles is casting on you, my lady.
Me?
You.
What did I do? It's not
You
like
just-
I just like.
There's
kicked
two
them
little
down.
dead, well, two unconscious little fairies at your feet because you like swung through them and knocked a couple of them out.
Kick
So you did that. What's your speed?
Then I kick them, sir. 7.
1 hit for 2 points of damage,
Well,
and you are wet. Whatever turns you on.
Bad Manny.
I kept my mouth shut. I don't know why everybody's looking at me. Stop!
Grabbed.
But you are splooshed.
Well,
Doesn't help
I'm gonna have
either.
to redo my glue
All right.
at some point.
Ballerina, let's see if you can
Now
wake
my
yourself
makeup
up.
looks even more metal.
Yes. Ballerina is going to try to pull the spider off her face, so it's a contested strength check.
Optimistic, gothic.
Passed,
character,
and the
like.
spider failed. Spider gets flung
Oh no.
whoosh off into the water.
Sploosh.
Skips just like that rock did earlier.
I just
Skip,
imagine it's
plop.
also going to walk on top with its hair and its light hollowness, and I don't know.
It could happen. Good. But it gets chucked, and so we're and it gets back up. No longer prone. No longer charmed. Took damage. It happens. It was a good try though. But again, another turn spent. Next up is Agesi.
Troll's still on the ground.
Troll's up.
Okay, you got it on its feet.
Has red like
no MP.
marks from the
Yes.
with no MP.
I'm just gonna
Still
draw
can
my
smash
sword
things.
and cut her.
Okay.
And as I'm doing it, first I'm gonna roll for icicle. This will be the number of turns it's active.
Because you have mastery, so you can
Yeah.
instant cast it. Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna use them all, but I don't need to. I'm gonna go fishing for crits. So let's see how many I get here.
So you cast it at level 10.
Yeah, I did get a regular crit. I didn't get an ultra crit, but I got nine successes.
So it's 9 rounds of
9
icicle.
rounds of icicle.
Okay.
And then
And you roll your crit.
The regular
Don't roll a
crit
1.
is an 8.
8 is not a 1. Mental swipe. Steal
mental
1d10 MP.
Ah.
This one's got none, right?
This one has none, but so the next closest one with MP would be Sprinkles.
Okay. 1d10.
1d10.
8.
So out of the 10 you just spent, you got 8 back. It cost you 2 MP to cast that, basically, and drained 8 MP from Sprinkles.
And then I will finish the cut on her. What's the trolls? You said 7 for
7.
7 for the troll.
Yeah.
The problem with this going so well does not bode well for
2.
anything else we do.
2 for a total of 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. Ballerina takes 10 damage. Ballerina does not look so hot. Not that trolls look hot. Well, maybe for some they do. I don't know. Even Ballerina could have had a thing. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yep.
In the next
story's not over yet.
In the
He's
next
not
game.
even here. He's off on his own, doing his own thing.
Assassin's
I'm not that
got
far
dabble
away.
in romance.
Dabble. Ming is up. Ming!
Can I see him get out of the water?
Ming,
Because
Ming,
he's tall
Ming.
and I'm up in the air.
Give me a... Your awareness is not so great.
Yeah, you know.
Go for it.
Sneak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
You
There's a
didn't
lot going
see
on here.
anything.
Yeah, you know. I'll try to go with my original plan and play up to a rooftop because I'm almost at MP.
Okay. You soar to like a menacing deer gargoyle creature on the top of a cute little hut.
Okay.
Like a little beach hut.
Am I like high enough up that I might be able to like meditate and not get attacked, or?
You can I think right now with everything going on down there, you'll probably be left alone.
I guess I'll try to meditate then.
Okay. Which
Unless
you
they decide
who's
to turn their attention.
like a menacing pose and just kind of rest like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's your roll plus wit.
Yeah,
Everybody
but you gotta wait
give
till
it a
your next turn as long as nothing
Alright,
happens
well,
to you.
if nothing attacks me, I've got all my MP back. So.
Okay, there you go. Something to look forward to. Next up is the swarm. Who did the swarm attack last time?
Me.
You. I think it's switching off of you and attacking Whip Girl. Whip Girl.
I didn't do anything. I don't know why you're being so aggressive.
What's your speed 7?
Yeah.
You guys are hard to hit.
Didn't even think about that when I made my speed that high. I just needed for wind.
It's not like we haven't played this game before.
Take 4 points of damage from retaliation. Ow!
That.
It's like little paper cuts and things.
Oh, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna step on
You
you.
need to get some off.
Yeah.
It's got iron now in it.
Where's bait?
Bait's coming. Bait's
Don't
coming.
tread in water.
I'll just put him on my head. He's good
Trying
enough.
not to drown.
Be like wearing one of them mosquito zappy.
Next
things
up
on your
is
body.
Bait. Bait is paddling to the shore. I don't see how well Bait paddles.
You got another year to back.
Bait is just managing to keep his head above water as
not
opposed
dead
to
yet.
he's not dead. He's not drowning. They rolled a 10, so he's not making any progress towards the shore. He's just
Going in circles.
But he's talking to you like you're right there, and nobody will ever know what he was saying because nobody's out there to hear him. He's going. Buffy. Buffy is going to. Let's see who's getting attacked. Buffy can't. The swarm isn't like a thing to get. Buffy's going to attack somebody bigger. I think Buffy's going to go at the troll again.
Kill stealing sons of.
And then that's an ultra crit. 3 hits, 3 sevens.
Oh man, everybody gets knocked down.
I'll let you roll the ultra crit for me.
A 1.
A 1.
That's
It's
a
still.
good one.
It's ultra crit still. Boom! Knock down everybody else. Everybody gets knocked over. Basically, the spider jumps out and hits the troll so hard that it knocks everyone off their feet.
I don't have feet.
Or
not
off
there.
their tail.
Buffy the Face Layer.
Buffy did. So it's 6 points of damage. Troll is still up. Not latched on this time, but hit him hard. I think what happens is it hit the troll so hard that the troll stomped, and was it just enough on this unstable ground to knock everyone over.
Say timber before the troll fell over.
So you don't fall over, Mister, up in the house.
I'll be waiting
You're
for
good.
it now.
You're good because you're not on the ground with them,
Yeah.
Instead,
and the
Buffy
swarm
goes
doesn't fall
flying
over
up
either
to
because
the
they're not touching the ground. Your wings drop, by the way, if you had
Yeah,
them
no,
up.
I know.
Okay.
That's why I tried to get a.
Next up is the
Oh, I already
Dryad.
saved for a minute.
Perch.
The Dryad. Do we cast a heal or do we try to hurt you? Because you're just going to hurt him again. We're going to heal ourselves. 6. And we want to make sure we're not going to die, so we're going to cast it at level 8.
No, we definitely want them to die. Like, it's a prank without a little bit of, you know.
And it's not an ultra crit, it's a regular crit. 7
Yeah, she didn't say we
successes.
couldn't just kill them.
Gets back.
Right, she didn't say we couldn't do. She said we had to put the
All
bag
she
in the
said was
garden.
put
That
the
was
bag
it.
in the garden.
That was it. She didn't say they all
If
had
we
to
happen to
fly.
kill everybody
And-
between us in the garden.
A regular
so be
crit
it.
is a 5. Distracted, all abilities stop. Didn't have anything that was continually going. Alright. So, the tree, after you took a nick out of it, goes like this and it goes away, looking at you all. Kind of pissed off. Let's see, after
I
the
don't
Dryad.
see why.
Do we have anyone else?
Nothing wrong.
Is there anyone else? Wasn't there somebody else? No, the
Troll
Dryad.
and Alvin, the Swarm, and the Dryad.
Yeah, I'm not going to throw the gnomes and things in there. This is going to get way too confusing. Next up is Eberron. They're spectators. They're watching the...
Well, they're watching us kick butt. They don't want to get involved.
What's the Dryad's speed?
The Dryad's speed is...
Is it 5?
Speed of 5, yes. It's a tree. Trees don't move that quick.
Self smite. There you go.
Hey, I see some good numbers there.
4, so 16.
They're level 1.
Ooh, good thing we cast the heal. That would have been it.
Get this, so.
So, you took enough damage off of, like, to almost negate the heal spell.
I'm gonna try to get all of
Okay.
these.
You put the notch back in the tree. Oh, that goes there!
The useful ones.
Listen, I said there! Ah!
Yeah.
Next up is Iridessa.
Woohoo!
Do it!
What? Do what?
It!
You know!
The thing!
The thing.
With the stuff!
Julie, do the thing.
Do it now!
I'm gonna whip again.
Whip again? The swarm again?
Whip it good.
When something flies along, you must whip it.
We should not all be allowed in a room. 7 was the number, right?
Yes. It's the loneliest number.
Oh, I think 1 is the
Oh.
longest number.
Unless you used the 8.
3 successes. So 6.
6 points of damage to the swarm. Your swarm enemy.
Ah! Yes!
Couple more little Fae hit the soil. Do. All right, next up is Sprinkles. Sprinkles has no MP. Thank you, MP suckers.
You're welcome.
Sprinkles is resorting to good old
Physical violence.
I challenge you to fisticuffs.
No, it's a hammer. And who just got attacked by Sprinkles last round? Was it you for swatting the? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
me.
Sprinkles is attacking you. And Sprinkles
I-
has a.
You were just showing you them
Can't
your
ima-
rainbow whip.
Right, I can't imagine what I did wrong. Like, I'm just dancing.
Well, you
I
like
even have it as a skill.
you like black and purple, so she's gonna make your face black and purple. You're
How
welcome.
Nice.
How considerate!
What's your speed?
I'll have to return
Your
the
speed is
kindness
7, right? Good thing it's not a 5. I rolled a lot of those. It's 1 hit, 1 bonk.
1 damage.
No, she knows how to use it. 2 points of damage.
Starting to get a little painful.
Right on the middle of the forehead. All right. Next up is our almost out
Put my Jenny next time.
troll. The troll is. You look like a warrior.
Well, I'm right
The other
there.
troll.
next-
You are
near
getting.
the-
You're getting
near the
trolled.
spider.
One,
The
1,
other
2,
troll.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Other troll
No,
What's your
not a
speed?
troll.
7.
that you know of.
So many 7s we're dealing with here. I got a crit. Not much more than that. I rolled a lot of 1s.
So when you remove this, one of these hits is just still counts as that.
It doesn't get rid of the crit. It just gets rid of some of the damage. So you have 3 strikes. Each strike does 4 points of damage. So you take 2 of them. So you take 8 points of damage,
Not.
and I'm rolling in the crit.
Like I say,
I'll roll it out here
You're not slow.
No, I move like 25
for full
feet.
disclosure.
He's walking under the water though.
8 on the crit chart.
And I'm actually
Mental
walking
swipe.
away from you guys first. Before
Takes MP from you.
Maybe said you go to the shore like last turn.
Yeah.
3 MP. Yay.
Don't think I've actually gotten out of the water.
You lose 3 MP. And Ballerina now has 3 MP.
We'll find out together.
Next up is you.
I'm gonna hit
So
her
I'm gonna
back.
put the thing in the
Okay.
garden. You're just gonna run straight through for the boat. Go, let's go, guys!
Sevens.
She's probably dead. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, I'm
4,
totally
That's
five.
enough.
cannonballing in.
5 hits at 5
Yeah.
each.
Yeah, you took her out.
Does that mean you're gonna climb onto the one of the buildings?
So as
you
much
get a
as
better
she-
jump?
You killed
She-
the troll.
Well, down the troll.
Down the troll. The troll is unconscious.
I rolled 3
Nope, I'm
8s,
just gonna
2
haul off and
9s,
run.
and a 10.
All right. Meanwhile, while this is
Very good
happening,
roll.
I assume you are just
If
give
I-
me a sneak check just to make sure nobody notices you.
Exact.
Exact. You
Nailed it.
you walking right up to the garden and nobody has any idea you're there. Nobody.
All right.
We're
As
a
soon as
good
I get there,
distraction.
I drop off the package, open it up.
Okay.
All right.
Starting to sprinkle it around. I was gonna have some of the gnomes come after you. Fighting in the garden with gnomes would have been but no, you nailed it. You're good. You're doing your thing. All right.
That distracting. Yeah.
You are. So after you took down the troll, Ming, you're up. You did not get distracted. You get your MP.
Alright. I'll cast wings again.
Okay.
Hopefully you do better this time.
I feel like it's like almost like Sailor Moon. Every time you do your wing thing, it's the same animation that happens. Like it's a dramatic spin.
Perfect.
I saw the
But
Wonder
we are
Woman
not fighting evil.
Yeah, I
spin
kind
around
of.
in a circle,
Fine move.
Well, I
flash,
got
and
4 successes, so that's twice as many as
Oh
last
no,
time.
there's sun over on this side.
We're fighting the good guys by daylight.
Fair.
So we got 4 rounds. Is the swarm still there, or the swarm still there?
The swarm's still there. Yes. Yeah.
Abuse
The only one that's been knocked out right now
abuse.
is Ballerina the troll.
You outside.
I guess I'll just fly down and try to grab somebody
Face
out of the
on
swarm.
Okay. You did cast a spell this turn,
Oh, yes, I
so you,
did.
you can get to them.
Okay.
So you join the fray.
Maybe I should have waited.
Well, you're there now.
Alright.
Unless you want to wait up there.
No.
Okay.
Probably fine.
Agesi. Oh no, wait, no, that was Ming. We're on the swarm. The swarm is still battling you.
Guys, let's be reasonable. It's not like I did that much.
Can't we all
damage.
just get along?
Can't we all just get along?
You're mean.
Why, thank you.
I was hoping someone
So
would
nice.
notice.
That's another crit. So it's 4 hits, 4 points of damage, and I'll roll the crit out here again.
I'm not doing so good,
4.
guys.
4
damage?
No.
self knockdown. So the swarm,
knocked themselves into.
like they all jumped on you to hit you, and you kind of like brushed them off, and they all just hit the deck.
Quick, stop them!
Yeah, that's basically now's your chance because they normally have a speed of 7. Right now it's a 5. Next up is Bait. Bait, are you still treading? Bait is not making any progress, but Bait is not dying. Bait
Gets
mouth
good.
gets up over the wall.
Just
I didn't roll a 10 this time, so
doing
Bait
a
is
doggy paddle in place.
yeah, kind of just focused on not drowning. Next up is Buffy. Buffy is I don't think is attacking the tree. Buffy's kind of backing off. Like the troll's down. Kind of like kicks some dirt onto the troll a little bit. Like, next up is the Dryad. The Dryad with no MP, because everyone likes to take everyone's MP around here, is going to try to hit you.
Try to hit me?
Try to hit you.
You know, I blame the person who created this game. It's entirely their fault that they have no MP. Somebody made a rule about that, and it's totally not on us.
The Dryad is going to hit you. What's your speed?
6.
2 hits. Take 4 points of damage.
Ow!
Next up is that was the Dryad. All right, so You have dropped the stuff into the garden.
Delivered the package.
Delivered the package. Instantly, you see grayness like latch onto the plants, and just kind of like they instantly the vegetables all start to instantly rot.
Nice.
And you just see like it like trailing and like jumping from one leaf to another, and just kind of spreading in every direction around you.
I enjoy the view for a moment, and then I'm going to make a beeline straight back to the lake.
Okay. Are you still sneaking? Nope.
I'm
Okay.
going to full out run at my 50 feet.
Okay. So
Run speed.
Yeah. You're right out in the middle of it. Everyone can see. He comes running from somewhere behind the houses, probably the garden. Are you holding the empty bag up in the air or something?
Nope. I'm just all out running. My plan is going to, as soon as I judge the distance, I'm going to run and yelk out cannonball and just hit the water.
Okay. So suddenly this troll comes out of nowhere that none of the goodies had even seen, bolting towards... They for a moment hope you're here to help them deal with the problem.
Right over.
Yeah. They're about to learn. All right, so you're running the cannonball. Eberron.
Learn today.
Yep.
It brings death.
That's not as many. Just 12 this time.
That is enough.
Okay.
You have firewood for the winter now.
Yeah!
So the dryad hits the ground right next to the troll. You didn't even get to talk. Yep. All right. So dryad is down with the troll. Boom, boom. Iridessa, how you doing over there?
Feeling punchy.
Stomping.
How far is the boat?
You didn't really get very far from the boat. The boat is right here.
Oh, good. I'm gonna push that back in the water.
You audibly say I've had enough?
Yeah. All right. Good. Let's go.
Okay.
I have a 4 strength. That's enough to push the boat, right?
Give me a.
Do we know that he delivered the package?
No.
Well, he
never
just
said
very
anything.
much
I
came
didn't say
running.
anything.
And
That's true.
Well, he hasn't cannonballed yet. He is literally right now running
running,
through.
So it's either
We're gonna-
he's successful
we're
or
hoping.
he's got something chasing him
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is
Either way,
scarier
we need to
than.
get out of here.
yeah, in either case,
Either way, it's time to go.
I'm either backwinding myself the hell into the water out of here, or I'm getting the boat in the water. So, you know,
Okay. So you're pushing the boat, getting
Yeah.
in it, pushing it
I'll
up.
push
Okay.
the boat into the water.
All right. So you're pushing the boat off into the water.
You need a strength check that?
Hmm?
So I'm not very strong.
Give me a strength check on it. Yeah. It is a
You're
wooden
4
boat.
that's just under average.
An average person that just decides to push a
And
boat.
how hard I tried to put it up the shore, so maybe.
Yeah, you put
But it's
effort
now
into that.
empty instead of fully loaded.
No.
It might be floating away.
How off were you?
Oh, it was a 9.
So when I hit
Okay,
the
no.
water, the
You-
wave might help.
You
I'm
just
like pushing my back into it.
your feet slide in the sand, and that's about it. It's more your feet moving than your arms. But everyone else can see that you are trying to run away. Sprinkles is
Which is Sprinkles the Alvin?
Down.
No,
yeah.
Sprinkle's the one I grabbed. Tricky.
Yeah.
I cooked a little.
I think it's an Alvin, the bubble thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bubble thing.
It says, "You leaving? You leaving? Go!" Looking at all of you.
You can help if you want us gone that bad as I push the boat.
Little help here?
All right, she comes over to push the boat with you.
Are you serious?
Yep. She's like, "Get out of here. Causing a mess."
Yeah, what else are we gonna do? It's too pretty over here. If
Strength
you guys
check on
messed
her.
up, we wouldn't have to come
She is
down
just
for
as
you.
good at you at pushing this boat. The two of you are both pathetically, just kind of like, you're both just panting, and he like trying to push the boat. It's not going anywhere.
We're good at this.
Agesi?
I'm going to attack the poor little swarm that's on the ground.
Okay. Start stomping them.
I missed 1 time out of 7, and that's 5 per. So
Okay, yeah, you
30 points
you
of
basically
damage.
start just swatting them all. You're like, blip, 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 blip. And that's the one. Dude.
I'm also going to look around for some sort of loot, memento, something I can claim as spoils of war.
Well, the first, most obvious thing would be the troll-sized tutu.
not making her the tutu, is it?
It's still got a unitard on.
Okay. All right then. I'll make my way towards the I was thinking that the tutu's nice, but I was also thinking that hammer would be a nice.
Oh, you get. Well, she's still.
She's still got it.
She's still got it.
Next.
She's still got it for now.
Yeah.
Are you gonna say, "Give me the hammer"?
As I take a step towards the tutu, yes, I'm gonna say, I really want that hammer too. As I start taking the tutu off.
Okay, she's gonna have to make a little bit of a decision on her turn here. That was you, Ming.
Well, I was gonna grab one of the swarm and start flying away, but he just stomped them all. So
yeah, it's like Lady Coddington's Pressed Fairy book. If you're familiar with it, they all kind of look like that on the ground right now. No, don't know that one.
I'll just sort of
not sure about one.
Start heading back across the water, I guess. How far across is it?
A mile.
A mile.
A mile. So no, probably not that. I'll just head back towards the boat, I guess.
You'll get picked up by the boat eventually.
That's true. I could fly along with the boat and then just get back in the boat.
You just gotta worry about the thing with the tentacles. Like find you kind of yeah, in the water. There was something.
There's a lot of different things in the water. I gave him one and he bit it, and
that's true.
It decided it didn't want to deal with that.
We were deciding which one of us was lunch.
It lost. First.
It did.
So it started it.
So are we basically, as a group, harming anyone else at this point, or are we? Like you took down the big ones.
If that's what's necessary. I don't care about trophies.
I'm gonna get the hammer.
You want the hammer?
I'm gonna get the. I'm fighting until I get the hammer.
All right, you're towering over her, and you're like, I want the hammer. And with that lovely charm you have,
what could work in my favor, maybe?
She hands you the hammer.
Okay.
It just backs away from the boat.
Just pick the boat up and
put it back in the water.
I was just gonna slide it in myself, so that's all right. I'll get in.
Yeah. Are you guys strong enough to row this thing, right? Or I'll just do it. I don't give a shit. That's smart.
Who's getting bait out of the water?
Someone should be playing the drum, though.
Someone could guide me towards bait.
He's over there!
Bait. Oh, God. I rolled a 9. Bait is...
Get your ass over here and in the boat. We're leaving.
Bait can't get his ass anywhere. Bait is just...
Well, your long troll arms can reach over.
Yeah, I was gonna, when I hit the water, the first thing I was gonna do is...
So as they start pushing the boat out, you jump past them and you cannonball.
Yep.
If
I get near bait...
Did Buffy make it into the boat?
Yeah, Buffy hopped back into the boat.
Okay.
Cool, we have a snack in case we get hungry.
I'm gonna snag bait so that he's not drowned.
The spider.
You throw him in the boat or you just take him with you?
I'm just gonna put him on my chest and backstroke.
I like.
Okay.
Till the boat shows up.
What else is new?
And then you put him in the boat?
Yep.
And then
seems
go
like
do
a
your underwater thing?
in every game.
No, there was that one where you were
as you guys are rowing away
everything.
from the chaos you've caused, there's healing going on. You see the tree sit up and stuff like that, and you see a very upset troll missing their tutu. But behind the buildings,
I'm watching them the whole time.
You see something that looks like gray spores,
like
kicking up into the air and creating kind of like a cloud over the garden. Like spores are popping up into the air.
Much better looking place now.
As you guys head back off, heading back across the way to Greymire. You have successfully done your welcome to the party.
When we get back,
this is a party? Oh no. I don't do parties.
I'm gonna try to attach the tutu to the flagpole. Raise the flagpole, and I don't need the hammer. So I guess I'll leave it leaning on the flagpole. Also, when we get done, tie the rope off to it. Also.
Okay. So you guys.
I know they can't maybe see that pink tutu flying a mile away, but I imagine it's got to be close. If the sun ever hits it.
It's shine off the glitter that probably is in that thing somewhere.
Oh, I'll extra glitter it.
You want to use your racial ability to glitter bomb the tutu?
Yeah, I'll glitter bomb the tutu. I want it to be sparkly.
There you go.
All right, so he goes up to it and puts her hands on it, and it just gets obnoxiously glittered.
Is Lady Legree there?
She's not there at the moment. You guys basically, I'm wrapping it up pre her return.
With my charm of 2, I want to tell Lady Legree what a great job Bait did. Helping us succeed in our when I see her next.
I will help.
All right, so she arrives.
We'll see who she believes.
I will let you say this now to her.
Any way we can
A
help
5. Oh no, I failed.
It'd be great if you nailed it.
I know. Well, it would also be a great story, but in this case, I tried to lie to Lady Legree and say how good, because I felt pity on Bait, but
as you're saying this,
just
Bait
crap at it.
pukes up a small fish.
See, completely useful.
But you guys have successfully accomplished your task for the lady. You used your sneak skills in order to get over there and get it done.
Sneak.
They all snuck very well.
Yep. But so she allows you guys. You guys can rest for the night. We'll come up with some the next phase of things tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. Then.
All right.
Thank you, lady.
I think I'm gonna like you. Anyway.
So Skittles is excited to not Skittles. Buffy is very excited to climb back into the cage on her back.
Probably give a true report of what happened.
Yep. I don't know why you don't rely on Bait to actually report things.
Buffy, come back.
All right. So everybody gets a whopping one AP for
Just
accomplishing
one?
this little skirmish thing. Yep.
This rate, I'm gonna wear a hole in my paper.
I got all those extra MP and I never got to use them.
You didn't die.
That's true.
So
but I was told at the end of my next turn they'd be done.
So everybody at home, they have officially started their first task for the Unseelie Court in order to be promoted to actual members of the court. Tune in 2 weeks when we return and we find out what they're sent to do next or what they choose to do next, which are not necessarily the same thing.
Never
Watch
with
us
this group.
subvert expectations again.
Yes. So please come back again in 2 weeks. We'll be having more fun here. You can participate by spending your Twitch points as well. You can mess up the game or help it, or usually
Really?
it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, you could do that,
I will find people.
You will find people?
I will find people. Do not mess with me.
Whoa. She's in character. She'll glitter bomb you.
Glitter
Careful.
bomb all of you, yes!
Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.